Giants full access. Welcome to New York Giants Full Access with Big Pat Sports Talk, and another episode today. We're going to be talking about Mr. Andrew Thomas says that the Giants offense has a long way to go. We're going to go over some of his words in the article that was written, and I'm going to give my opinion about this Giants offense going forward. So let's look into the article now. As you can see, it says Andrew Thomas offense has a long way to go. So, written by John Finley, did it this morning. It says one of the goals for the incoming general manager Joe Schoen this past offseason was to finally build a formidable offensive line. But 2020 first round draft pick Andrew Thomas was the only piece in place at left tackle. He became the building block, and they added Evan Neal, and they filled the interior of the line with a mixture of capable veterans and rookies. But it states that still Thomas does not believe the line is out of the woods yet. They experienced a spate of injuries this summer and still have some continuity issues to iron out. And quote, he says, honestly, I still think we have a long way to go, said Thomas. Like we talked about, we got some guys down. We'll see after the official cuts who is on the roster and what we have. We're working every day to get better, to be explosive on the offensive side of the ball. Thomas was named the captain, and this is what he had to say about that. He said, it's definitely an honor when your teammates vote you to be one of the leaders on the team. I don't think it stops here. I'm working every day to be a better leader, to be a better player, not just for the offensive line, but the whole team. So, I mean, let's get into what Andrew Thomas said a little bit right there. He said, basically, he spoke the truth. We do have injury issues along the offensive line, and this offensive line is not out of the woods yet. It's not. We got Shane Lemieux hurt. Feliciano's in and out the lineup all the time. Glowinski, he's solid. Evan Neal, he has to work on his pass protection and stop ducking his head. And Andrew Thomas, I believe, is going to be one of the best left tackles in the league this year and make the Pro Bowl. Maybe an all-pro team, but you got Big Williams out there with the 49ers, and that dude's an absolute monster. I forgot about Trent Williams, so it's going to be hard for him to make it at left tackle, all-pro. You're going to have to beat out that monster, and, man, Trent Williams is a dog. But I'm going to have to agree with Andrew Thomas. Am I worried about the offensive line like I was in previous years? No. I think they're going to be very good at run blocking, but the pass blocking leaves a little bit out there to be desired. He's exactly correct. We do have a plethora of injuries along the offensive line, but this regime has shown that, hey, look, we could get some reserves that could come in and at least be half decent. The previous regime couldn't even get the starters to be half decent. So when we get healthy along the offensive line, when our true offensive line is in there with his Thomas, Lemieux, Feliciano, Glowinski, and Neal, I believe that's a formidable offensive line that we definitely can be close to top 15, in that top 15-20 range, which is worlds above what we've had the past 5 years. We've been 31 to 32, worse than the league. And I think there's a major improvement of what we had last year. Concerns for the offense going forward, the first concern we all know is health. Kadarius Toney's not healthy. Shepard's just getting back. Can Barkley stay healthy? Can Jones stay healthy? The offensive line has already been decimated with injuries, and then we got a couple of people coming back, but we're still nowhere near 100%. Can people stay healthy? Can Kenny Galladay stay healthy? Can Kenny Galladay get out his own head? Can Darius Slayton get out his own head? And what about David Seals? Is he legit? Getting Saquon Barkley back up his words by Shout out to Big Dash about him bringing up stay on the other side. Is Darius Slayton worth a roster spot? All this is Daniel Bellinger ready to be a number one tight end. Why do we only have 2 tight ends? I mean, there's a lot of things that you can bring up and be concerned about this team's offense, and just keep poking at little things. But I'll tell you this offense is gonna look way different than it was last year. This offense is not gonna be like it was last year, and this offense is gonna be a whole lot better. And hopefully we can get this offense to put up some points and put up some yards and use Saquon Barkley the way that he's supposed to be, and give Daniel Jones way better protection that he's been getting the past couple of years. And let's see what we got. Is this an offense that can go out there and put 30, 35 points a game? No, I don't believe so yet. But I do believe with everybody on that field and everybody healthy, we're a damn good team. And you're not just going to beat up on us like you did last year, for sure. But we got a couple of things to work out on this offense, and we got a couple of things to work, especially on the offensive line. So Andrew Thomas is not lying. This offense does have a long way to go. They have to build chemistry. They have to put the real playbook into play, learn the real playbook, because now it's real regular season reps. We got to get healthy. We got to get rookies ready to start. Evan Neal, Bellinger, maybe Azudu. Yeah, Azudu, because he's going to have to take the place for Lemieux the first couple of weeks. So we got a plethora of things to get people ready. I forgot about Wan'Dale Robinson. Got to get him ready for his role. So we got some things to work on with this offense. Everything is not perfect, but everything is not all bad. We probably somewhere right around the middle. So I do appreciate Andrew Thomas coming out with honesty, and he's gonna work on it. And he's been named the leader, so he's gonna get these guys whipped into shape, man. He's earned the right to be the leader of that offensive line with his play and by the way he carries himself. So it's dope to see guys like Andrew Thomas step up, and maybe this is a very good sign of Andrew Thomas saying, hey, look, everything here ain't perfect. We got a long way to go, but we're going to work towards it. And that's the attitude that you should have. It's not negative. It's not being overly delusional. It's just being real and honest. And that's the best way to be. So that's the end of that article there. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. We're only 16 subscribers away from 2,000. I do appreciate you guys. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And let's get to 2,000 subscribers with Big Pat Sports Talk right here on New York Giants Full Access. And if you want to join the channel and support the channel, you want to talk your talk with Big Pat Sports Talk, hit that big blue join button and join the big blue crew, because we gonna talk our talk no matter what you thought. So until the next episode, peace. This has been a Big Blue Crew production.